We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago Cubs. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Swing and a liner. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. In now is Andrelton Simmons, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. For Gordon, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Standing in, Mike Trout. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now it's 2-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Third baseman, number 6.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
In there, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose.
Luis Valbuena.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1 from the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Gordon is there. And a rather easy first out. Now in the box, Chris Taylor. First at bat for him in this one. And he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Ready now, Justin Turner. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Simmons on to first as they get the double play to get him out of into the box. Number 16. He readies for his first plate appearance.
That's right. Number 16.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Number 16 becomes the first out of the inning. D. Gordon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Takes this the other way to right. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Anthony Rizzo.
In there, strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Here's Addison Russell. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Squared that one up just a little late. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Nomar Mazara. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Right fielder number 33, Nomar Mazara.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Taylor has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, if I used the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Almora is going to have room out there as he puts this away to striding into the box, Lance McCullers. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that misses. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit to first. Valbuena's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Chris Taylor. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Calling for it, Valbuena. And that ends. At the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
First baseman, Luis Valbuena.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist is there. One down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Taylor on the move. He's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
And that is through into right field for a single. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. In there, 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder
Ben Zobrist checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. To first. Balbuena fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in for his second at bat. Number 16.
Catcher, number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Taylor. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out. 1 away. Here's D. Gordon now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And he misses. 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches. I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. But this is a foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And late reactions, and they got him. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Hit hard back up the middle. Toward second, Gordon is there. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Barnes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, no balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And they'll apply the tag, and he is out at second. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Nomar Mazara.
Fly ball out toward left center field. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Hayward is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
Third baseman,
digging in to
6.
try it again. Zach Kozar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Almora, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Valbuena.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Working to keep them in the game here. Hit out toward second. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side. Striding in once again, Lance McCullers. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Tommy LaStella is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Jose Alvarez. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Clint Frazier is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Clint Frazier becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Ian Happ will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Second baseman, Chris.
On the ground up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out on the side is Pat Neshek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a shot out to right center field.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
Cespedes will turn for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now. Jose Alvarez. He's newly entered it. Eric Young Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. On the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? D. Gordon. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1. In now is Andrelton Simmons, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners off for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. Happ on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Parker Bridwell comes on to pitch from
now pitching for the Angels.
Ready once again. Justin Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Cozart. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
Boy, hold up on the 2-strike changeup right there. That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that will conclude matters here. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's short, hit hard. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
1-1. Here it is. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Valbuena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Brandon Morrow is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 19, Brandon.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And there's ball 2 now. 2-1 now to Cespedes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Striding into the box, Martin Maldonado. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And that's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. Cozart is there. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Middleton.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
from the stretch. Here's the pitch.
Number 18.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. So digging in now. Middleton will try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Yunel Escobar will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's D. Gordon now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. Another 0-2 home. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch. You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cam Bedrosian will come on out of.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Stepping into the box. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Kyle Schwarber will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. The 0-1 delivery. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Ian Happ. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simmons is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Number 3, second baseman.
Striding in, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Third baseman.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lazar is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.